Tuesday. Hello. How are you? So trying to finish up this picture a little bit. Been an awkward couple weeks here. No, it's 6 o'clock. Now, if it was 1 a.m. and I started streaming, oh my god, I'd be falling asleep dead. What's the name of the one from behind? I can't remember now. I don't think I named it right. Oh, that was one. The stream's probably going to be a bit shorter tonight because I'm still kind of feeling off from the sinus infection that turned into whatever I had for a few days. My throat still hurts a little bit. Okay, I think I need to remove some of the purple from this because I think it looks too... compared to the ones in the back, it just seems too much red in it. Just put a little bit. Is that better? A little bit. I think that's closer to center. It's going well. My nose is cleared out a little bit. It's just that I have a pain in my throat right here. It's kind of annoying. It hurts every time I swallow. And I don't feel I'm dehydrated a lot. But no matter how much water I drink, it tends to not do anything. But otherwise, well, all the sniffle stuff is gone, kind of. The annoying sniffle stuff. Sniffle snuff. Durr. I think for the smoke here, I want to try to get some kind of detail other than just haze. But I'm kind of liking how it is. I'm going to putz with that. So this is... This is... One... I want to ask, so for the people here, are you able to on the Twitch stream go to the little like gear in the bottom right and choose your own quality for the stream? What is it called? Transcoding. I'm kind of curious because I have a 2K monitor now. I can't technically stream in 2K, but I'm gonna wait until I get my internet upgraded before I do that. But I just want to make sure I'm not forcing people to. Some people you can, or sometimes you can actually go in there and yeah. Well, it is the highest because that's what I'm streaming it at right now. I downgraded my monitor to it, but I can technically stream it at 2K. But I want to make sure that I'm not forcing people to take in a higher quality stream than not. Usually, if they're not transcoding, it's just going to send you what it is. But it is optional. Okay. Because I can see it, I just didn't know if it was just because I was logged in as me. The cat. So I might try that out. I'm gonna wait till I get my internet thing figured out, and then once that's done, I probably have a better stream quality. We have to pay. Well, because of the net neutrality thing, or smoke. Let's check this. Oh, actually, I don't want it like that. My brain's still kind of foggy. Because I see, actually, this would work. Let me check. Wispy small smoke. Okay. I think the problem with the net neutrality thing is that they're not going to do anything obvious within the first probably year or two. They're going to make it look like, hey, look, we're behaving, we're going to do everything we told we would do. But as soon as it's kind of becoming underneath the rug, then I think you'll start seeing stuff come out about it, or having things. But it's going to start really, really small. It could probably take years before anything starts popping up with it. And that's what's more worrying than me. I'm not worried about it in the next year or 2 or 3, really. Alright, so I had black smoke. I don't want that. Can I do white smoke? I can. Good. That's actually kind of neat in its own. So I think what I might do, I still have this fade to black. No, maybe it's gray. No, I just stick with white. But I want it to be subtle. Yes. So I was trying to figure out some details. This is just, I just want to figure out what I want to put in the details around her, because I feel like it really means a lot. But the main thing to me is just getting that smoke to look right. Definitely not going to keep it like that. I just want to figure out what I'm working with. Okay. So I don't want white. I want a little bit of blue. So I'm going to add a little bit of blue. Just a little bit into the purplish. Probably like this. Maybe a little bit more of the blue. Damn it, hit copy. it's closer. It's fine. So I want to try to spread this out. Right now it's using sphere random. I don't want that. So we're gonna actually maybe. I need to figure out one thing with this. Is using any motion it is. That's fine. I don't need motion. What am I talking about? Which room is this area, or is it covering now? I think I might have had the vertical if I had them swapped. Oh, the back should be here we go. Let's see that one. I'm gonna make these bigger. Just 1 to 4, so let's make it 10 to 40. Oh, that's already helping. My main concern is how it hits the floor. I don't want it like looking like it's just dug into the floor. I think I can put this just a little bit forward. Just down a little bit. Yeah, I think that's actually working. I want to make sure I cause a lot of uneven areas in this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab the alpha in this one. I'm going to make this a good bit higher. I need to spread it out more though. I need it to be like right up to the throne. So the scaling here a little bit more. I don't want it actually in the throne. Okay, so for this one, I'm first going to copy it. I drop its count to 25. I'm using the 2.5 as my picture time. So I want to go through here. I want to find one that looks good without being extreme. Actually, that one's pretty good. So I want to create some brighter spots to make it look like there's very bright few spots, and then make other ones that are a little lighter and then spread them out in a larger area. Because if I just make it one even brightness, even if it's a random 8 alpha from 2 different values, if it's all the same size and all distributed evenly, it's just going to look like a foam across the floor. I don't want that. I want it to be look like there's pockets where it's thicker. So that's why I copied this first. This particle, I just found it. It was in the Dota particles, playground smoke. It's in this the main folder one, and then it's just wispy smell smoke. It's black, which is not the color I want, but I just changed all their color, their definitions for going to black, and I just changed it to go to white. But even black like this is not probably going to show up the way you want it to. Alright. So this one, I'm going to do radius. I'm going to go try half the size. I'm going to go a little lower. I thought there's a property for actually setting it so that the smoke blends in better, but I can blend it myself. I'm not too worried about that. And then alpha random. I'm gonna put this down to try 2040, but I might go lower. Yeah. Okay, now I need to figure out what that is actually doing. Okay, so I see this little spindles it's adding. I feel like I want them a little lower to the ground. That might just be a random number bit though. I feel like these are still too easy to see. No idea. Well, I'm going to keep this one as it is. I'm going to keep this as my medium. I'm going to make smaller smalls. Guess that's more of a size than a visibility thing, but I'll go with it. So this one I'm going to put at, the lowest I can do for alpha I think is 1. Make sure it's actually doing something. And it is. It's not much, but it does create a little bit more of a haze on the bottom edges here. Well, people have definitely made it in this, just not. I I've definitely heard it elsewhere too. If it can rhyme with pone or pony or horse, somebody's made a pun of it, and even 50 Shades of Hay has one. I recommend with the Dota stuff, you definitely check it out because there's some really, really good resources in there to check out. Okay, I think is this one causing some of those. Yep, okay. So I'm gonna go back to this. I'm gonna drop that back to 2. If anything, I might just keep it 1 and 1. And I'm just gonna keep the count really high, because that will create a slightly uneven foggy look. Probably should have this even set to okay, I see what the issue is. Radius. Let's make this just smaller. Let's do 2 and 6. Because I can see it. We're along the edge here. Actually, I almost like it right here more, at least at this side. If I can find a better time for this. There, maybe? No, I don't like that wisp right there. We just stick with it. You can always, I think this is caused by those big ones. Yeah, I can always just change these numbers again. Oh, no. No. That's a kind of nice. I don't like that right there though. Too much up the throne. I just want to find a nice balanced look. So like here it's got some nice wisps over here, and here it's pretty nice too. I think I'm gonna keep that. I'm feeling better. Still have just a little bit in my throat and stuff. That's why I'm probably not going to stream for all that long. But I had yesterday after work, which is nice. Alright, so I'll just put some more stuff on the floor. definitely load. I'm gonna see if it finds a broken bottle. Smith. There's Smith. Here's some piss. Okay, there's some broken ones, but that reflection on there might not work so well. Really low. Even that could work. Glass pedal 003. See, this is a good detail. It comes already broken and in position, so I'll probably just go with that. This table like collapsed, so I want to make sure I have something up by it. So it could look like there's a reason for it. Perception's a little bit broken on this, so I can move things distance. That is oh, it's because of the reflectivity. So I think any amount on here. Oh, ooh, I don't want that. I want it to be identifiable as a bottle and that it's broken. Seems stupid that they have a, think about it, a broken bottle, but the top of it is not down. It's weird, but whatever. I'll keep it there for now. We're getting models and maps everywhere. There's three main sources I get stuff from. I do know that a lot of the stuff I have has just been built up over years, so that's why I have so much. Because anytime, actually, I haven't done a check for it, so let's just do one now. the workshop is one of the best places to look for random ones. You can do a search here, but I try to check every now and then, so I just go to most recent, and then I just check some of the new ones that pop up here, and if whether or not there'd be something that I would ever need. So like eye textures aren't going to be anything for Pony. Let's see here, some weapons. There's a scythe that could actually come in useful in use, but I just would rather keep that in my head in case I need it and not build up my library with crap. A burrito. Is there a different version of the burrito? No, it just looks like an egg. Okay, yeah, no. I mean, not a lot of life for putting in that one. Like, see, like this. Having a jetpack, depending on what you're doing, actually could be neat. Or at least it could be repurposed into something else, knowing that's there. Oh, I thought standard release is bunny. I was like, what? Yeah, just go through here and just figure out if there's some stuff that'd be pretty useful. Some guns. I'm not really seeing anything else new here that I care about. But it's just the amount of just random models that are in here. You could do some pretty neat stuff if you're not Pony. So Russia palette, things like that. Hitler. I guess if you want to punch him in the face or something. Shark. I thought that one was already out there. Oh, it's the animation for it. Okay. I was like, that one's... I forgot what game it was from. But yeah. Yeah, okay, so I'm back in because I have this one I downloaded. So yeah, just go through the workshop the next day. Go through here, just find stuff that's useful, add it to your library, or just try to remember it, that it exists. So I said there's 3, so the other 2 are... Oops, I didn't open that. There's actually 2 different ways to go about it. There's the SFM Ponies group on DeviantArt, which has the SFM resources. So you can do a lot of downloads here, but these are mainly Pony related, and there's a lot on here. So you can download anything you want for Pony related, but there's also is it ponysfm.com? I can't remember. Yeah, it's very much the same stuff on here. So it's just a different format. So you can go through here and do that too. But so those are eventually the same. And then the other place is SFM Lab, which usually has about the same stuff as the workshop, but it has some stuff on here that might be deemed to not fit within their rules, but otherwise, just some people prefer this one over the other one. It's kind of the successor to SFM Box, if anybody remembers that. So yeah, those are the 3 best places to go. Always not safe for work stuff. There's other things that could be considered to breach their agreement. It does have NSFW stuff on here, but you have to actually log in to see it. But I found stuff on here that I wasn't able to find on the workshop, so it's sometimes just a good thing to go through and check. But yeah, that's the best place. That's really where I get almost 99% of my stuff. So any of those sources. There's a lot of things with the word broken in it. So I don't know what else to really put in here, so I thought I would just search broken and throw in anything that could work. Like here, piles of wood. Those could actually work. They're a little bit. They're made to just be black, so no, that wouldn't work. Well, see, actually, like torn brick and stuff would work, but I'm kind of already got a good idea as to how that should look. It's not going to work for this unless I could get it to match the brick style. I overused that model. I don't think there'll be a cart that popped up there. Vases. Didn't even think of those. Let's see how they look in the light. Doesn't really have too much of the depth for it anymore. I'm going to try to get a rotation that allows the depth of it to still be visible. I think the best way to do this is going to be to knock it over. Yeah, I think some jars and stuff actually would work, because then it kind of feels like a crypt, and that I didn't even think of that. It's not something on the top of my head for broken items. There's a few different choices, I think. There's that one. Ooh, this one. I thought the red might not work either, but it actually does. Okay, you said the song is this one. I'm thinking you probably meant the one beforehand. Which one am I on here? There's Peter Rowe. I'm only a couple in. First one with the hair. Oh, it's already good ways in. So that would have been Uyanga Bold Ascension. The one with the vocals. So Uyanga Bold. The link to the playlist is in the description, and that's number 13 on there. Or not description. YouTube Talk, the Twitch stream. Everything's on there. Actually, I should try to have it set up. I could actually probably do it where it takes the picture of the video audio I'm playing and puts it like somewhere on the screen, and it might be, and then you could actually get the info more. Actually, you know what? I'd have to play with it every time because I'm pretty sure it would not behave that often, but I technically could set it up so that the my bottom bar down here is the audio's name. It would depend. I need to see when the song's over if my screen moves. If it doesn't, or if it does, then no, it won't work. No, I had it show like if I'm doing recordings of stuff, I'll put the song on there, but I've never had it on the stream actually show such. I don't mind answering if people have questions and or want to know. Okay, so I'm going to do this one. Do this one, I'm going to put it off to the side because it's going to be very bright. Okay. I think it's just a little bright. Okay, yeah, it does reset that, but I can still putz with it. Okay, there we go. Get in there. So if you look at that, I think I might be able to. Let's see if we can do this. Oh no, I'd have to play with it because I forgot how you do it where you can only, where you're cropping another window. Unless YouTube has a way to do it, but I don't think so. So here. So let's do window capture. We'll do not window. So I swore there was a way to just crop part of a monitor, wasn't there? I can't remember. I'm not going to pass with it right now. Thought I remembered it and then I kind of forgot it again. I need some more stuff on the floor here. I think it's just mainly going to be wood and rocks, stuff like that. I'm going to kind of filter more through the broken bits though. I don't want to cover the floor too much. Ooh, that's nice and detailed. Texture might be a bit too much though. It might be good over here instead. I'm going to move this jar over, put this one in its place. Gold coins would be hard to see that they're actually gold coins. And I'm trying to find like groups of stuff to just not, I guess, not having to place individual coins everywhere. But like, I mean, you could over here and stuff, but also coins can be considered shiny, which might stand out more. You can definitely see what we have more. But also shiny doesn't really work well with small objects in SFM. So, I don't know. And then this one will move way over here. I think that marks the just at the end of broken. Yep. Could really go coin mad. Though I think some of these are still broken. Oh, there it is. Could make her rich. See, with that depth of field on, it just suddenly just goes. But I might make it work in a different way. And I had it positioned in such a way that you couldn't see it. I might be able to at least make it look like litter or something. Okay, so this is another environment map. Okay, so now they're invisible. What do they look like with their color and only their color? Nothing. They're just taking in the light that's hitting them. Some are floating still. I'm not even worried about them. half. I'm gonna go just a teeny bit on this. I don't know. I don't want to do it that. And I think it just makes it look like spots on the floor otherwise, so I'm probably not going to do that one anyway. Well, you know what, actually... This doesn't work as the large group, but that still had that little group on the top. It's not the floor level. What is the floor level? We did have a table over here. It's kind of annoying moving with from over there. So that it's very much a square look, though. Actually, I started a Tron something or other a while back. I just never got around to really doing much with it. Yeah, with that depth of field, I don't know if it's going to work for this, because the coins look pretty good until the depth of field kicks in. But one of the points is to have that strong depth of field. I'm kind of curious if you cover her right. I might keep it there, though, because it does create a little bit of, like, dirt look there. Oh. I don't think I'm gonna find any good, like, board piles. If I'm already in the mask, then definitely not. I think I have to look up wood. Yes, that is it. It is a Pegasus. This comes running by. It's pretty. It's your waifu. I don't really like using these because they're almost too detailed. I need just straight up boards. These are bent. I don't want that. I want flat. Stuff like this. But I don't know if that has any bump map on it. See for what I need it for. Okay, so wood's fine. Yeah, there's no little light out here, is there? No. So I'm gonna need some probably bigger pieces out there. Oh wait, there is kind of a light. I have to stand out a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna fix the throne so I'm not getting confused here. Okay, if I remove the depth of field, it actually still works. I actually might like it better that way too. Because I wanted to make sure that she still stood out, and she does. So, that is fine. I still think I need to find, I don't think I had any luck with it, but I think I want to find, something to go just under her head here, because I want to have her I don't want her face melding into the background there. It's not an animation, actually, it's just a picture. Between animations, I usually try to do that, do some pictures and stuff. But I need to start finishing up some of the reading for Fallout so I can work on getting the next bits. Oh yeah, that's probably... Actually, the rim might actually work out great. I forgot she just had that piece of meat in her mouth. It's a little bit, but I think I still want to get a little bit underneath her mouth. But no, it's just next thing I want to work on is probably Fallout related, and so I want to but I want to get to the point where I'm getting lots of references done. So far in the book I have like this whole bunch of bookmarks written down for places to go if I need references to stuff. All memory orbs. Okay. Kind of. I want to try to get it so that I'm not... I don't think I can use this shadowed. Nope. I want to try to get just the rim, not anything more. I'm getting a lot more. For what I'm hitting, though... It's going to take some precise movements here. Kind of wanted it on that side more. This is not probably going to work, but I will try it. Oh wow, it actually does. Did not expect that. Actually creates a nice fuzzy look on the other side of her face. I wasn't sure about showing the mouth, but I kind of like doing it like that. I might play around with these lights to try to get it to do similar in some of these other spots. because like I feel like her leg here isn't really showing, and lights like this do not work in video. How do you spell edge? No. But they do work well in picture. Never known on the ad block. They found ways around the ad blockers, so. So I'll at least put enough detail here that it's not getting, there's no confusion as to how she's positioning her arms. I don't want to have that be weird. The other thing too is, I forgot what I was thinking. Okay, remember now. Actually, her neck might need some visibility here. And we'll do that. Okay, that looks better. I do probably want to play with ellipse a little bit more. Oh. So this might do it. I'm using the big preview window because I wanted to make sure it looked... All the other ones were scaled down. I wanted to make sure I had it pixel for pixel what the final would look like. Even though this is technically only 720. What's tongue? Oh, tongue. I might make her mouth more plain. I kind of like it with the stat. Did she have a teeth one? I thought one of them did. No. What am I thinking? I think it's the Aloshai one. How to where you have like a teeth flex for increasing the teeth size. It's just this harsh shadow right here. I'm trying to find a way to make better use of it. I think having a smirk is probably the best. And then I just have to find that light again. This. Okay, so this is the. I'm just going to use edge to designate when it's something that's right on that cusp. Actually, no, I'm gonna keep that as there. I just want the extra detail, so I'm gonna keep this up. But I need something to fly around with. Yeah, I gotta shut off. Throne and floor. Could kind of work. At least it would balance out the mouth a little bit. Nope. It only works up that close. For the far away, it doesn't work. So she's being scanned. Meow. Meow. I'm not doing it as an edge light, but I might just do it like this. I think that might work. I'm gonna remove a little bit of the blue. Alright, that does work. I just want to move it a little bit further down. Oops. It's a whole different texture setup than I'm used to. That's weird. I'm guessing this is the mouth. That mouth with that, when I found the lighting area I wanted, doesn't really work. Give edit. No. So opening up one that's not intensive. Should have noticed you opening it. Does it before. Probably not good. Just in case it is a corrupted sector it landed in. Okay, it's not a bad sector then. I've had it before where I had a hard drive that had bad sectors on it and kept breaking files. Oh, well, if it won't open it with that, it's not a super detailed file otherwise, so we will try something else. Okay, so that wasn't the mouth. Where the hell's the color in the mouth come from? That's weird. Lips. Oh, the lips are a separate texture? Really? Well, that actually can be easier, I guess. Didn't even really pay attention to that. Come on, let me do this then. Actually, I might be able to do something easier. Guess this would be a flat color. Yep. And let's go to wings. Yep. Problem solved. There, same colors. Same colors as the body. Right now that doesn't stand out as much. That'll work. I just want to get a little bit more of a smirk in there. Where did my nightmare moon go? I thought I dragged something somewhere. So I went back in that folder for a sec. I'm like, wait a second. Things shifted. Teeth are just going to be, well, the teeth would work if it's more, see, I think they could work, but I just, getting the teeth to not be so visible. No, I don't think its teeth are going to work. Let me try something. What is the size of this texture? I don't care if it's black or white, it'll figure it out. Yeah, that'll help. That's so big. Didn't really do too much. I think it might be going the wrong way. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna probably do a hard copy for myself too. That much. So this is very minor compared to the rest of the stuff, but don't think it. I think it's going to end up not being what I want it to be, but never know unless you try. Okay. It did work the way I wanted to, and just like I thought it was going to do. Oops. The nose was too pronounced then, so I'm going to do that. Come on. There we go. Now it looks like her nose is actually in a more detailed part of the model. Something very minor, but the face is the most important part, so I wanted to make sure it was done the way I wanted it to be. I have the spider web here with the detail gone. I can probably put another one here. I just don't have another one, I think, for corners that doesn't look exactly the same. So I don't want to put the same web again. I think that's the one I used before. Oh, sweet. So you have to add one as well. So for its isn't lit on its own. There we go. Okay, that's what I thought. So how did the other one just light itself? didn't. It's just better done. Well, I can shine a light at it. I'll be fine. I might be able to leave that one as it is. I don't know if I want to add more of them. Because I feel like right now having him there just throws it way off balance in that direction. Or even just having it without. If anything, then the detail in the background as it is almost enough. Maybe just to throw a couple more things like around here, but to keep this whole area in front of her open. I almost like that more. Because it really brings it into her into stark contrast, which is kind of what I was going for. I do need to I think about it. I thought there was better demon wings. There we go. Still, I'm trying to find the one bone to get rid of the other wing.
I'm just gonna
So it doesn't connect them all. And I think that's going to be the best I'm going to do. So we'll see how this looks. More ominous then. Michael, you're the one that's worried about the cute. And I'm not sure yet whether or not this will work. I'm just giving it a shot. It might be. I wanted to try something a little bigger. I have a feeling that it might be. If I want to utilize it the way. Oh, I guess I can back it up a bit. I'm not sure. I don't know, actually. Whoa. How the shadows are gonna behave with that may not work. It's usually an error with overlapping textures. It's normally visible in this, but I don't see it. Okay, well, it's actually going to be like that. Probably. Well, let me check one thing. Come on, creepy, I remember you. I'm still not gonna do it. Alright, well I'm gonna go redo save and you wing. Try to run. I just want something with more detail. Like those. So Night Stalker. That's ones I just tried. I'm in Val, how are you? Those are going to be probably really red. Okay. We'll try these ones. Well, we got night. Does that mean they're going to be like... Oh. Oh, I think they're pre-lit or something though. At the top bit. Let's see if the other one looks any different. Nope. Whatever, let's use these ones. This is kind of like leather, more leathery. Might work better anyway. Oh, yeah, actually, I think those would definitely would work better. Let's see if they're easier to work with too. Oh, already they are. Okay. What have we got? Actually, I should just go to the clavicle. Okay. Let's give her this ginormous wing. Fuck it. Nah. Wouldn't look right. Could I go up that big though? You still got finals though? I was looking at some meme. Like when you're all ready for Christmas, but you got finals and like finals. That might still be a bit big. But I kind of like it too. Especially to get behind the back like that. I can get rid of the red. I'm not worried about that. I don't want to destroy the lighting I have set for the other wing because there's a good chance that none of this will work and I have to go back to it. Actually, I have an idea. I'm going to try doing this, and I'm going to put just a very low glow, a little lower, like that. I am working on a picture that I am putting way too much detail into, like normal. Actually, I have to do it from the front here. I've used Blender for very, very minor stuff, but nothing in such a way that I would state that I know the software in any detailed way. But even then, my experience with it has been minimal enough that I don't plan to ever switch to that or anything. Okay, like that actually is kind of neat. This one could probably be dumbed down a little bit, I think. That's number one. Yeah, if you can do it, teach yourself it, do it. Hashtag D. I don't think I quite get the edge lighting that I want on this though, because it's not made that way. It's stupid. Like, I spent a lot of time in SolidWorks today doing some random conversion stuff, and those always move opposite of the software for 3D, so I always get confused now. Keep going in the wrong direction and that stuff. there. That kind of gives the edges of those a little bit of light. Only thing I need to do is get rid of that red color there. Might just keep it like that. Well, kind of. I feel like they're at least giving, yeah, that gives a little bit more definition to the throne there. Might need to putz more with her because I'm gonna have to like definitely make her horn pop out a little bit more. A couple other things. But I am definitely liking removing that other pony from the background. He doesn't feel like he's needed anymore. Probably add some bones because I could probably put that down there without it being really noticed. No, I like how the wings turned out because I just thought about it. I'm like, I could probably make it feel like these are the bony bits that light isn't going to go through, but nice strong light has those fleshy bits that are thin skinned that are going to have the light glow through. That was kind of my idea for it. And then I just try to light the edges in such a way that they're looking like the light's hitting them through there. So, I don't know, I mean, it's pretty good. What I'm actually going to do right now is I'm going to export a quick image of this. I don't even care what well, I do care. It's just at the 150 mark. It's not gonna really glow if I go that way. There's no motion blur and there's no depth of field, so technically I don't think it matters too much. So it's at 150, so I'm gonna do 149 to 151. We'll do it before that and after. I just want to get an idea as to how everything actually looks in a render. It's only 720, but I haven't named it yet. I probably won't call it Game of Pones. I could put the other wing on the other side, but I feel like that could imbalance it, and also it'd be like, how the hell is she getting it out there? If she was like sitting straight and doing it, that would work. One more. I'm not going to call it Game of Thrones, because that implies that it is a straight up reference to the show, but that's really other than the chair, that's it. Find a different name. Oh, is it only on? Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. Alright. That white background is going to throw me off. Alright, this is 100%. Actually looking pretty good. It'll be definitely nicer once I get a full render of it. I think I might need a little extra detail on her legs here to identify which is which, because there's not much to help you figure that out. It looks like just a blend of legs. Gotta get rid of the red there. Yeah, definitely gonna need something to separate, or at least put a little bit of light on her horn there. I'm just trying to, in my head, because I could see how the legs are positioned, but I'm trying to think in my head if somebody hadn't seen how it was put together, would they know it as the legs are crossed, or would they see it as her just holding her legs up like this? I think I'm gonna still have to find some lighting, some way to put some lighting in between her legs right there and get it to shine. There's also the point of a mane and tail, but I'm thinking I might actually, I have to do the ear too. Might actually leave it out. Well, actually, I could probably actually put the mane flowing down this way and kind of have it flow that way then. Tail I'm not too worried about. I could go without that and I might get some questions, but I might be able to get the mane to come down this way, but it depends. That'd be some awkwardness. But I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'm going to call quits here. I went longer than I thought I was going to. I just kind of got on a roll and went with it. But I should be able to finish it Friday, I think. I don't see any reason why I can't be streaming Friday. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get off early from work or something too. So, yeah. So I'm going to head out. I'll see you guys later. See you Monday. And I'm going to close this so I don't do anything more. I've had it before. If I do have it open after the stream, I end up putzing. And anytime I can have meow meow. And I'll try to see if I can figure out how to get the text for the videos down there, because I think that would be neat. So anyways, all right. Have a good night, guys.